Hey everyone, it's Bethany and welcome to my Plan With Me video for the month of May. This is my first bullet journal video, so bear with me as I figured everything out, but I have been seeing these bullet journals on Instagram, honestly everywhere, for quite a while now, and I've been wanting to try one, so I finally decided to bite the bullet, no pun intended, and purchase one, and so I'm making my own. And I have been seeing California poppies everywhere around campus, whenever I go home to my hometown and whenever I go hiking, so I felt like it was definitely fitting to have this be the theme for this month's bullet journal. So you'll be seeing a lot of reds, yellows, and oranges throughout the spreads, and I am using a gouache paint that I have watered down into a watercolor type consistency. I was a little worried that the paper would buckle, but it held up really well and it actually didn't even bleed through the paper. If you guys are interested in starting your own bullet journal, I am giving away a Leuchtturm notebook at the end of this video, so be sure to stick around for that, as I will be giving you the details for how to enter the giveaway at the end. I couldn't find my footage for painting the leaves of the poppies, but that's alright. So this is how it turned out. I'm really happy with how it looks. I think it dried really beautifully. For the lettering, I am using the Tombow brush pen, and later on in the video I will be using the Micron pen in 0.3. These pens are really great. They don't show through the paper and they do not bleed when I use the paint, so perfect for this project. So for my monthly overview page, I like to turn my journal sideways and fill up a full page with the calendar, because I like to be able to write down events or dates that are upcoming that I need to keep in the back of my mind. And in the bottom right hand corner, I put the next month, so that is June, and that allows me to plan ahead and kind of see the outlay of June as well while I'm planning my month. And I added a little bit of paint decorations in the top left hand corner, so covering for May, and then I wasn't super happy with this lettering, but that's what I get for not using a pencil beforehand, so I definitely learned my lesson. And then I added a scripture verse in the bottom that I really enjoy, and a few more paint decorations throughout the page. So for this part of my bullet journal, I like to make two separate pages that kind of give me an overview of the month and then allow me to reflect on during the next month and see where I need to improve. So I first put in this poppy decoration because I thought it would tie the page together really well, and I think that it did, and it went with the theme, so I was really happy about that. I kind of sometimes have trouble tying in the theme with the rest of the pages because those are more like logistical and the theme is more beautiful, but I feel like it was able to tie well this time. On my two pages, I have a tasks and upcoming on the left side. Those are what I use to keep in mind what I have for the rest of the month. So I have a running to-do list there, and then upcoming dates that I need to keep in mind. For my habit trackers, I have a sleep tracker, as well as workout, devotions, meetings, vitamins, and reading, and those are laid out in the monthly format, so I'm able to kind of see how I did in keeping those habits. And lastly, for the bullet journal, here is my weekly spread. It is not the most beautiful, but this is the most functional format for me. I tested out a lot during April, and I found this to be the most useful. I like having the weekdays in the middle, a running to-do list, an upcoming section, and a Saturday and Sunday section, so I can block out my days by hours, and then I like to coordinate my calendar digitally and physically in my bullet journal, as well as my to-do lists. So here is my bullet journal for the month of May. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I love the watercolor poppies and how I was able to tie that throughout the entire spreads. I am glad that I could tie my habit trackers and my tasks into one section, and after a month of trying with April, I finally found a weekly spread that worked for me, that was functional. I would love if you guys would recreate this theme, and I would love to see your different renditions of it, so tag me on Instagram at BethanyJoyDIYChannel if you recreate it. And to enter the giveaway, please check the description box, as all of the details will be in there for winning the Leuchtturm bullet journal notebook. I love you guys so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!